Hi, dear students. Welcome to our KEAM 2020 video series. At the outset, let me congratulate all of you for joining this video series conducted by the Basic Sciences and the Humanities Department, Christ College of Engineering, Irinalakuda. Dear students, we have selected some important questions from the previous year's KEAM examination. I think while we are answering these questions, we can discuss some theory part also, so that we can answer the similar questions. So, wish you all the best for the upcoming KEAM 2020. Let us start. So, first question is here. Which one of the following compounds will show geometrical isomerism? Options are given. You know that geometrical isomers are having same molecular formula, same structural formula, almost same physical as well as chemical properties. Only difference is in the arrangement of these groups around a tetrahedral carbon atom, or in the spatial arrangement of groups. So you call it as cis-trans isomers. There are two conditions. First one is restricted rotation. Second one, out of the four groups, two should be same. So there are two conditions for geometrical isomers. What do you mean by restricted rotation? We know that single bonded compounds, there will be free rotation. Double bonded and triple bonded compound, there will be restricted rotation. So restricted rotation should be there. So unsaturated molecule will show this. At least two groups should be same. When you come to, there should be, come to these groups, you can identify that one. I'm going to the answer. So when you come to 1,2-dichloroethene, that molecule is having geometrical isomerism because that is having restricted rotation. And out of the four groups, so this is H, this is Cl2 groups, HCl2, four groups, two of them should be same. That is the option. This is the compound. These two groups are same, or these two groups are same. If they are opposite, you call it as trans. If they are on the same side, you call it as cis. So at least two groups should be similar. Even and group column different, but these two groups are same. These two groups are same. So you will get geometrical isomers. Well, I am going to the next question. Which one of the following is an achiral molecule? You may be heard about chirality. Optical isomers are compounds which rotate the plane of polarization of plane polarized light. So, in order to show optical activity, a compound should possess three of these properties. It should be chiral. There should be no plane of symmetry. Mirror image should be non-superimposable. These are the conditions for optical activity. Here our question is, which among the following molecule is chiral or achiral? So identify the achiral species. If all the four groups attached to a carbon atom is different, then chirality arises. So we have to search for that. When we come to 2-butanol, then there may be one chiral atom if you draw the structure. When you come to ethylene glycol, CH2OH, single bond CH2OH, then there are two hydrogen atoms on carbon atoms. So that will be the answer. Alright, answer is ethylene glycol. I have explained what is chirality. If all the four groups attached to the carbon atom are different, then that carbon atom is chiral. They are searching for an achiral molecule. Such molecules will show optical activity if they possess non-superimposable mirror image and possess no plane of symmetry. So beware these two properties. Please remember these two properties. So these two are definitely chiral molecules. In the case of fluoro, chloro, bromo, methyl, all the 4 groups are different. Here also 4 groups are different. And let us go for the next question. The number of molecules in 100 milligram of heptane is less or greater or 4 times, options are given, than 10 milligram of propane. So this is a question related to mole concept. We know that molecular weight grams will contain 1 mole of this species. So let us find out the molecular weight of heptane. Heptane is C7H16. This is a alkane with a 7 carbon atom. So C7 means 84 plus 16, 100 is the atomic mass of heptane. Then propane, CH3C triple bond CH, that is propane. So C3H4. So 36 plus 4, 40 is the molecular mass of propane. From this we can find out the answers. So 100 means 100 gram, if it were in grams, 100 gram will contain 1 mole, 6.02 into 10 raised to 23 molecules. 40 grams of propane. So 10 gram means it will be 1 by 4th. So let us go for the answer. 4 times greater. So the molar mass is 100. Here also it contains 1 mole. Molar mass is 40. But we have taken only 10 gram, therefore 1 by 4 mole. So the answer. And let us go for the next question. This is regarding the de Broglie wavelength. The value of the de Broglie wavelength of helium atom at minus 173 degrees centigrade is how many times its de Broglie wavelength at 327 degrees centigrade. So de Broglie predicted that all particles are associated with a wave, and the wavelength is given by the formula lambda. The wavelength is equal to h by p. So it is related to p is equal to m into v. So it can be substituted as square root of 3m kt. From that you can find out, go for the answers. So lambda is equal to h by mv. Substitute for mv as square root of 3m kt. So h by 3m square root of 3m kt, or de Broglie wavelength is inversely related to the square root of temperature. From this we can calculate lambda 1 by lambda 2 square root of T2 by T1. Let us express them in absolute temperature. Add 327 degrees centigrade plus 273 minus 173 plus 273 will be 100. This will be 600. So the answer is root 6. Global warming. You know, you may be heard about the global warming. Okay, what is global warming? A gradual increase in the overall temperature of the Earth's atmosphere due to greenhouse effect. You know, greenhouse effect, some of the air radiation is absorbed by greenhouse gases and they are re-emitted. So let us go for the answer. So this is carbon dioxide 81%, methane 10%, nitrous oxide 7%, fluorinated gases only 3%. So the answer is carbon dioxide. Answer C, carbon dioxide, major contributor. Go for the next one. Which of the following species among the following are isoelectronic? So the options are given. What do you mean by isoelectronic? Isoelectronic means having same electronic configuration. You know the electronic configuration of neon, which is a inert gas, is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. So isoelectronic means same number of electrons, 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. So atomic number is 10. 11 is sodium, so 3s1 is there. 12 is magnesium. So Na plus 1 means 1s2 2s2 2p6. Mg dipositive means 1s2 2s2 2p6. Therefore the answer Na plus NeMg dipositive. Okay. Then the seventh question. Which one of the following diatomic molecule has the highest dipole moment? You may be heard about dipole moment. It is a measure of the polarity of the molecule, whether a molecule is polar or not. It is generally calculated by the product of magnitude of the charges and the distance between the centers. So, more polar the molecule, more will be the dipole moment. So, the polarity is decided by the electronegativity difference between the atoms present in that molecule. So, when we come to halogens, fluorine is the most electronegative atom. Therefore, HF will be having the highest electronegativity difference. So, it will be having very high dipole moment. Dipole moment is a property shown by polar molecules having opposite charges at both ends. Dipole moments are vector quantity. The magnitude is equal to the charge multiplied by the distance between the charges, and the direction is from negative charge to positive charge. We know that it is indicated by an arrow starting from the negative to the positive. So mu is equal to Q into R. where Q is the product of charges, R is the distance between them. Dipole moment depends upon charge separation. So charge separation is decided by the difference in electronegativity. So the answer is HF. Okay, let us go for the next one. The species with the fractional bond order. We know about the bond order. Bond order is generally given by half the difference between bonding electrons and antibonding electrons. So in order to have a fractional bond order, total number of electrons should be odd. Nitrogen, you know, 7 plus 7, 14, even number. He2, 2 plus 2, 4. CO, carbon is having 6 electron, oxygen is 8, 6 plus 8, 14. O2 di negative, 16, 8 plus 8, 16, plus 2 minus 18. O2 positive, 16 minus 1, 15. So it should be the answer. So this is the MO diagram, molecular orbital diagram. Sigma 1s2, sigma star 1s2, sigma 2s2, sigma star 2s2, sigma 2px2, y2py2, y2pz2, then pi star 2py1. So total number of bonding electrons 2 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then total number of non-bonding 2 plus 2, 4 plus 1, 5. So the bond order is a fraction 2.5. Answer is 2 plus. So I think that you can also answer similar questions in the coming key. Thank you.